Welcome everyone. In this video we will focus on the circle and area of the circle and perimeter of the circle. And here, as you can see, you have lots of examples from real life, and whenever you can look, you can see circles. We have planets in here, and the sun, the earth. We have fruits, wheels, clock. So it's really common shape. Okay, so before we start finding area and perimeter of the circle, we need to know few keywords. Okay, so this is the circle and this is the center of the circle. Okay, but what is the circle? What is it? Okay, so this is the set of the points on the plane. Okay, so it's 2D shape that are a given distance from a center. Okay, so these points are from the same distance from the center. Okay, the next keyword is the radius. Okay, what is it? First of all, this is the line segment, so it has a start and an end point. Okay, or a distance from the center of the circle to a point of the circle. Okay, so this line segment joins the center of the circle with a point of the circle. Okay, it might be here and here and here and here and so on. Okay, the next one is chord. So this is always also the line segment joining 2 points of the circle. Okay, so we might draw it in here, it might be in here, in here, in here, and here, and here. So we just need to remember it joins 2 points of the circle. Okay, the next keyword is diameter. Okay, so we can say it's a chord going through the center, or we can say it's the line segment joining 2 points on the circle and going through the center. Okay, as you can notice in here, the diameter is the longest chord, and then it's twice as radius. Okay, so we have one radius in here and one radius in here. So, and then at the end we have an arc. And here it might be in here and here. So an arc is a part of the circle. And then we have a tangent in here. So this is just a line which just touches a circle. Okay. And here we have more keywords. We have sector and segment. Okay. So the sector is like a slice of pizza. Okay. And the segment is a slice that is made by a chord. Okay, and there we go to special types of the sectors. Okay, if we divide a circle into 4 equal parts, we'll get quadrant. Okay, so 1/4 of the circle is named quadrant, and if we divide a circle into 2 parts, we'll get semicircle. Okay, so we have a semicircle here and semicircle here, half of a circle. Okay, so let's talk about area and circumference. Okay, so as you know, area is everything inside, and circumference, okay, you can use this name or you can say perimeter. Okay, it's all around it. Okay, it's really hard to measure all around it. It's a circle, so you can use thread to put it all around and then put the thread on the ruler and check how long is it. But we have formulas for area and perimeter. Okay, and we will be using them. Okay, so here we have a formula for the area, and it says area of a circle is P multiplied by R squared. Okay, and R is a radius. and here we have a circumference, and it's 2 multiplied by pi and multiplied by r. Okay, and what is pi? A pi is a number, okay, and it's an irrational number. And what does it mean? That means the decimals goes and goes and goes and goes. Here you have just first few tens of it, but it goes and goes and goes and never show a pattern. Okay, so usually we use we round it and we use pi as 3.14. Okay, so if you will be asked to use it, you just need to put 314 into the formula and count it. Okay, if you are asked to find the area in terms of pi, you just need to leave pi as it is, and if r is 5, then it's 5 squared, it's 25 pi. Okay, so you might be asked to use the number or just leave pi as it is. Okay, so let's do a few examples. Okay, so here we go, two circles. Okay, so let's start with the first one, and here all we need is the radius, and the radius is 3 centimeters in here. First of all, we need to find the area and the circumference, and the first part is using p equals 3.14, and the second one is in terms of pi. Okay, so we always need to start with the formula. Okay, so the formula is written in here. So now the only thing we need to do is just put the numbers instead of the letters. Okay, so a is pi is equal to 3.14. Then we have multiplied by r squared, so multiplied by r 3 squared. Okay, so 3.14 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 squared is 9, and this is 28 and 26. Okay, then c is 2 pi r, so 2 multiplied by pi, what is 3.14, and multiplied by r, what is 3. Okay, so we can multiply 3 by 2 first, so that's 6, and 6 multiplied by 3.14, and that is 18 and 84. Okay, the next thing is find the area and circumference in terms of pi. Okay, so we can make it a little bit smaller. Okay, we still will be using the same formulas, but we'll leave pi as it is. Okay, so I is pi r squared, and instead of r we need to write down 3, so 3 squared, what is 3 multiplied by 3 is 9 pi. Okay, and this is the answer. And the next one is 2 pi r, so 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by r, what is 3. Then we can multiply 2 by 3, what is 6 pi, and this is the answer. Okay, so you can leave pi as it is in terms of pi, or you can use 3.14 instead of pi. Okay, and now we have the next question, so we can do it on the next slide. Okay, here we don't have r, but we have d, and d stands for diameter. Okay, what we know, if you want to mark radius, it's exactly half of the diameter. Okay, so if we have diameter, we know that the radius is half of it, so 6 centimeters in here. Okay, and there we go. to the formulas in here. It's really easy to remember. Pi r squared, squared always for area, okay? And then we don't have any square in here, so it has to be all around, it has to be perimeter or circumference. So let's start, and the same we'll do it in terms of pi and using 3.14 as a pi, okay? So first of all, pi is 3.14. So then we know the radius is 6 centimeters. A is 3.14 multiplied by r squared, which is 6 squared. So we have 3.14 multiplied by 36. And the next one is 2 multiplied by pi, 314, and multiplied by r, what is 6. So again, 2 by 6 is 12, multiplied by 314, and this is 37.68. Okay, and the second one, we just need to do it in terms of pi. So we are leaving pi as it is, okay? Much easier. So A is pi r squared, so pi 6 squared, so 36 pi, done. And C is 2 pi r, and r is 6, so 6 pi 2 is 12 pi, done. Okay, so make sure you have all these examples, all keywords into your copies, and we can practice it tomorrow. Okay, so for a summary, you need to know all the keywords you met today, and also very, very important things, these two extra important formulas, okay? Okay, so for learning check, please try to find the area and circumference of this circle using pi as 3.14 and r radius as 7 centimeters. Okay, so see you tomorrow.